Hi, I'm Lisa Levy. Welcome to our celebration of Yom Ha'Atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. I'm truly honored to be speaking about Israel today. First, a little backstory. I spent last year in Jerusalem studying in a day school educators program at a progressive yeshiva called Pardes Institute of Jewish Studies, and I loved every moment of it. I went to Israel to improve my knowledge and depth in Jewish studies, and I also went to Israel to fulfill my lifelong dream of living in Jerusalem and experiencing firsthand what it's like to live in a place where people live by the Jewish calendar. In this regard, one of the most amazing experiences of the entire year was the transition from Yom HaZikaron, Israel's Memorial Day, to Yom Ha'Atzmaut, Israel's Independence Day. Hence the story. Last year on Wednesday, May 8th, I was in Jerusalem at Pardes studying like any other day. However, that day was different because it was Yom HaZikaron. A few minutes before 11 o'clock, the students came out of their classes and headed up to the roof of the building. At exactly 11, as we stood looking out onto Jerusalem, we heard the Yom HaZikaron sirens signaling a 2-minute period of silence. For 2 minutes, we all stood in silence. Absolute silence. Now really picture this. When the siren is sounded, everything in all of Israel stops. That means cars that are driving stop and people get out and stand in silence. People come out of buses and stand in silence, out of stores, and all over the country, everything simply stops. People all over Israel stand together as one giant family in absolute silence to honor the fallen soldiers. And then the siren is over and everyone, now feeling a little different, having just experienced such a powerful moment in time, begins moving again. Like many, I left the roof with tears in my eyes and an open heart. For the first time, I really began to understand what Israelis mean when they say that they are all like family for each other. I felt what it means to have an entire country, one huge family, mourn collectively for the sacrifices in their communities. Later that day, I went to Mount Herzl, the National Cemetery of Israel, where fallen soldiers are buried. What I saw really surprised me. The cemetery was extremely crowded. There were both large and small groups of people, friends and family, who had spent the day sitting amongst the graves of their loved ones, telling stories, eating food, and both mourning and celebrating the lives of their beloved soldiers. While I have many more reflections about being at Mount Herzl, I want to jump ahead. Later that evening, before dark, I attended a communal Jewish prayer service. The gathering was in Teddy Park, overlooking the massive walls of the old city of Jerusalem. There were thousands of people there, singing and praying together. Nightfall is the time where the day transitions into pure joy. And as it got darker out and Yom Ha'Atzmaut approached, the energy of the people and the beat of the music, live music, changed as well. The people started waving Israeli flags, the live music became faster, people started dancing, and then darkness fell. A shofar was blown and the sound was loud and intense, and suddenly an eruption of celebration unlike anything I have ever seen before. The music became fully upbeat, fast-paced. Everyone was singing and dancing in celebration, and there were ultimately even fireworks. There's a moment that has stayed with me ever since that night. It's dark out, and I'm surrounded by literally thousands of people singing and dancing. So many people that there's no way to fall. There are people each way that I look. I'm being held up by people. Just a few feet away, a man holds a huge Israeli flag that comes in and out of my field of vision. And literally right in front of me are the exquisite, sacred, lit up walls of the old city of Jerusalem. At that moment, I had a deep realization. I understood that what I was feeling was the deeply rooted, not always obvious, bond of support between many Israelis. I was witnessing the giant family of Israel holding each other up as they collectively transitioned from mourning into celebrating life. I realized that on Yom HaZikaron, Israelis' hearts are broken raw and open. And then Yom Ha'Atzmaut arrives, and those open hearts, which are bigger now, are put back together by celebrating the miracle of Israel, a tiny country against all odds that has continued to exist and thrive. Thank you.
בוקר טוב. לזכר חללי מערכות ישראל אשר מסרו נפשם למען תקומת מדינת ישראל. In memory of the Israeli fallen soldiers who gave their lives for the rebirth of the state of Israel. יהי זכרם ברוך. May their memory be a blessing. We will now hear a song called Heya li Chaver, Heya li Ach. This song highlights the friendship, the value of the friendship and the camaraderie among soldiers. Today, Elon Stoller, my nephew, and our JCC guard, who served in the IDF, will sing it for us.
במקום שאליו אני הולך, היו רבים כבר לפניי, השאירו שביל, השאירו עץ, השאירו אבן לרגליי, ומה אני אשאיר אחריי, האם אשאיר איזה דבר? צעדיי, איני רואה את צעדיי, ומי יראה אותם מחר? היה לי חבר, היה לי אח, הושט לי יד שקרה. היה לי חבר, היה לי אח, הושט לי יד בצרה, אני אחיך אל תשכח, היה לי חבר, היה לי אח. איני רואה את צעדיי, איני רואה את צעדיי, ומי הושט לי יד בצרה, אני אחיך אל תשכח, היה לי חבר, היה לי אח.
אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו, ברך את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו, הגן עליה בעברת חסדך, ופרוס עליה סוכת שלומך, ושלח אורך ועמיתך לראשיה, שריה ויועציה, ותקנם בעצה טובה מלפניך. חזק את ידי מגינת ארץ קודשנו, והנחילם אלוהינו יהושע, ועטרת ניצחון תעטרם. ונתת שלום בארץ, ושימחת עולם ליושביה. ואת אחינו כל בית ישראל, פקוד נא בכל ארצות פזוריהם, ותו לכם מערה קוממיות לציון עירך ולירושלים משכן שמך. ככתוב בתורת משה עבדך, אם יהיה נדחך בקצה השמיים, משם יקבצך אדוני אלוהיך, ומשם ייקחך, והביאך אדוני אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר ירשו אבותיך, וירשת ויטבך וירבך מאבותיך, ויחד לבבנו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולשמור את כל דברי תורתך, ושלח לנו מהרה בן דוד משיח צדקך, לפדות מחכי קץ ישועתך. הופיע באדר גאון עוזך, על כל יושבי תבל ארצך, ויאמר כל אשר נשמה באפו, אדוני אלוהי ישראל, מלך ומלכותו, בכל משאלה, אמן סלע.
God on high, Rock of Israel and Redeemer, bless the state of Israel, the initial flowering of our redemption. Protect it with your kindness, spreading over it a sukkah of peace. Send your light to the leaders and advisors of the country. Guide them with your counsel. Strengthen those who defend our holy land. Save them and help bring victory. Give peace to the land and joy to its inhabitants. Let us say, Amen.
Dreaming, striving, rising, founding, fighting, reconciling, enduring, growing, thriving, working, researching, discovering, uniting, defending, facing, mourning, winning, harvesting, cultivating, creating, changing, pursuing, grieving, innovating, protecting, protesting, launching, influencing, advancing, sharing, wondering, saving, cherishing, lifting, achieving, celebrating, solving, fulfilling, becoming. Being.
Hi Brandeis Marin. So before I went to Israel, I was really excited and really nervous because I'd never been to Israel before. What I did was I put all my excitement into packing. I watched videos, articles, and overall just loved the idea of packing for a new trip. I want to now introduce the kindergartners and what they would pack if they were going to Israel themselves.
Okay, Yoel, what will you take with you if you go into Israel?
I'm gonna take swimsuit, and I'm gonna take presents from the family, and I'm gonna take my toys. I'm gonna take sunglasses. I'm gonna take sunscreen. I'm gonna sunglasses, water, swimsuit, and my toys.
James, what would you bring on a trip to Israel?
Sunglasses, water, camera, Mac, hobs, music, food, sunscreen, device, money, passport, clothes, and books. What I would bring is food, a pillow, and a blanket, and a stuffy. I'm gonna bring some sunglasses, some sunscreen, and a life jacket, and a bathing suit, and two rafts, and some paddles. I'm gonna bring a hat, and I'm gonna bring some stuff to play with. I'm gonna bring my tablet. I wanna bring on my trip to Israel a pillow and my purple blanket that it helped me go to bed with, matches, and some candle, and a candle holder, and a wine glass, an apple tree, and some seeds. I'll bring for his cereal, a hat, water, and sunscreen. Bye! I will bring my Beyblades, my blankie, my Foxy, my bathing suit, my pillow, my sunglasses, and roses. I will take my cats to Israel, and I will take my suitcase to Israel, and I will take my bathing suits to Israel, and my toys to Israel. Now what about my school doll? And my school doll. To go to Israel, I would pack a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. What we would bring to Israel is a pair of sunglasses and a crystal and a pet and a lemon seed, and we bring water to drink and food to eat. That's totally it would want. Boo. Sunglasses.
Yeah.
And sunscreen and a hat.
And maybe a map? A map so you can find your way around.
A hat, sunscreen, water, and some food.
What else? A big smile?
No. Hi, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to bring if I went to Israel. First of all, I'm going to bring some souvenirs from my sister's bar mitzvah in Israel. I'm going to bring a bathing suit and also a water bottle and also sunglasses and a hat. I'm also going to bring some hair supplies so my hair doesn't get naughty. And I'm also going to bring my iPad and a charger, tons of chargers, and then I'm going to get ready. And I'm going to also bring extra lot of clothes. I'm also going to make reservations with a great hotel.
Hey Ari, can I ask you a question?
What?
If you go to Israel, what would you take with you for Israel's birthday?
A real turtle.
A real turtle?
But not the pinchy ones.
Why would you take the turtle with you?
Because everything I want in my life, I only wanted is a turtle.
Hi, Rafa.
Hi.
Rafa, can you tell us what you would bring with you on your trip to Israel?
Well, food, water, and a pack of water.
That's it?
Yeah.
How come?
Because we can just go to Ophir.
Who's Ofa? Is that your grandpa?
Well, yeah.
So you can just go to his house and get everything else?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going to be staying when you're in Israel?
Yeah.
Do you know what town he lives in?
No.
Herzliya Patua.
Herzliya Patua?
Yep. Anything else you want to say to anybody?
No.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Shalom. The name of the next song is Kahol Velavan, Blue and White. It was written in Russia by a young man who wrote it in Hebrew in order to express his connection to the state of Israel. The song expresses images and feelings associated with the colors blue and white, the color of the state of Israel. I would like to thank the wonderful student who took the challenge in performing this song, and a special thanks to Natan, who worked really hard to create the beautiful audio. תודה רבה, יום העצמאות שמח, להתראות.
יום העצמאות שמח.
באדמה, חם לי בנשמה, כשאני רואה אותה כבר אין לי נשימה. איזו בחורה, גוף נוטף שיער, משתוללת ורוקדת כולה מסביבה. הנה אני ים, קצב מטורף, כל הרחמה בוערת ואני נשרף. כמה היא יפה, איך היא מטריפה, ואני נמשך אליה כמו אל תוך סופה. וזו מסיבה, כמה אהבה, וכולם עפים, וכולם יפים, אין אחד שלא רוקד כאן מאתונה עד אילת. וזו מסיבה, כמה אהבה, וכולם עפים, וכולם יפים, אין אחד שלא רוקד כאן מאתונה עד אילת. אש באדמה, חם לי בנשמה, כשאני רואה אותה כבר אין לי נשימה. בת מהמזרח, יופי של מלאך, כל החברים שלי נפלו אצלך בפח. איזו מסיבה, כמה אהבה, וכולם עפים, וכולם יפים, אין אחד שלא רוקד כאן מאתונה עד אילת. Everybody say איזו מסיבה, כמה אהבה, וכולם עפים, וכולם יפים, אין אחד שלא רוקד כאן מאתונה עד אילת. איזו מסיבה, כמה אהבה, הפכים, אני...
הללויה לעולם, הללויה ישירו כולם, במילה אחת בודדה, הלב מלא והמון תודה, ולזמן גם איזה עולם נפלא. הללויה עם השיר, הללויה היום שמאיר, הללויה על מה שהיה ומה שלא היה, hallelujah.
After the 8th grade Israel trip, both the chaperones and the 8th grade students were asked to create a 6-word sentence. And the question they were asked is, describe your Israel. We hope you enjoy hearing them.
Amazing students, wonderful staff, magical experience.
Street art on ancient stones inspires change.
Jerusalem's streets etched upon my heart.
Unbelievable memories with the class of 2020.
Israel, my home away from home.
My spiritual, historical, and biblical homeland.
Israel, special to my heart.
A warm paradise that embraces Judaism.
This small country packs a big punch.
A Druze man changed my thoughts.
The best adventure I've ever had.
Western Wall, spiritual and life-changing.
Land of many conflicts and religions.
Israel is like a familiar dream.
I didn't realize freedom was a place.
Filled with spirit, feels like home.
Connection between my past and future.
A place to express yourself fully.
Many religions come together as one.
Israel is surfing and my family.
Many different religions working together.
Wondrous, loud, I'm proud, welcome home.
Joyous memories to my favorite class.
An amazing place I will remember forever.
The beaming wall ever so beautiful.
My Israel, spiritual, lively, and beautiful.
Israel for me is like a home away from my home.
Diverse, lively, controversial, home to many.
Israel abounds with spiritual atmospheres.
Home, away from home, for now.
Israel shaped me as a person.
Good morning, Brandeis Marin. Good morning, Brandeis Marin community. Peace has been a dream and a wish for us, for Israel, for its whole life, all 72 years. This year, our prayer for peace extends and takes on new meaning, including the health, safety, and well-being for all. Prayer for peace. Grant peace, goodness, and blessing to us, to Israel, and to all the world. Bless all of us in your light, through your light. You have given us living Torah, a love of compassion and blessings, life and peace. Please recognize the goodness of blessing your people at all times. We praise you, God, the one who blesses your people, Israel, with peace. Amen.
Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael ha'amecha Pochenu avinu kulanu ki echad b'yor panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu Torah chayim v'yahavat chesed utzaka uvracha v'rachamim v'chayim v'shalom v'tov v'yeinecha v'varech et amcha Yisrael v'chol eitu v'chol sa'ah b'shlomecha Baruch atah Adonai Amarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
Weekend at the Spring Simcha, and we're so glad that you honored us with participation and your prayers for peace in our Yom Ha'Atzmaut celebration. As we heard from the 8th graders, Israel means very different things to each one of us. Our 5th and our 4th grade students shared the words that came to their minds and to their hearts when they think of Israel. And here's what they came up with.
My 4th grade class is going to be sharing some words that come up to their minds whenever they think of the word Israel. A dove and an olive.
My words are chocolate and Jewish.
Judaism and historical.
Ice cream and falafel.
Ice cream and fun.
Wall.
Western Wall and Jewish.
Holy and historical. Holy and ancient.
Our class is sharing words that come to our mind when we think of Israel. My word is mud.
Beautiful.
Second home.
The word that I think of when I think of Israel is flag.
Wish.
Community.
Shabbat.
Desert.
The words that come to mind when I think of Israel is home.
Falafel. Tasty food.
Family.
The holy place.
Memories.
Some words that come to my mind when I think of Israel is the army and safety.
יום הולדת שמח ישראל.
יום הולדת
Good morning, Brandeis. It feels so amazing to be coming together and seeing 200 people at its maximum as participants for our Yom Ha'Atzmaut ceremony. I want to echo the words that we just heard Ben and Tamara sing in Hatikva. You know, Hatikva means the hope, and it is the national anthem, of course, of the state of Israel. But did you know that it was written long before the state of Israel was created? It's always expressed the longing and the hope that Jews from all over the world would come together, reinvent themselves, exhibit resilience and hope and adaptation and innovation in creating a new reality for the Jewish people in this world. And just as we commemorated today that shift from the sad and mournful Yom HaZikaron that honors the lives and the memories of those who have fallen while defending or living in Israel, and then transitions to the celebration of hope and of the state of Israel as the homeland of the Jewish people. just as we experienced that today, our gathering this morning is such a tangible reminder that just around the corner from sadness is celebration and joy. And may we look at all of the participants that have come together this morning, each of us alone with our families in our homes, but somehow inspiringly together this morning, that we too are a kibbutz galuyot, an ingathering of the exiles, just as Israel is. I want to thank everyone who participated in creating this Yom Ha'Atzmaut ceremony. I want to in particular just echo Beverly Pinto's words and express my appreciation to Jeff Halbrecht and Ruth Rosenthal, who we wish we could have celebrated this past Sunday evening for their incredible contributions to our community. Feeling a little emotional. Miss you all so much, but it feels incredibly great to come together in celebration of Israel and all that our community stands for. Thank you for coming together and being together. When I first went to Israel with the 8th graders, it was funny when I was listening to the kindergartners talking about what they would bring to Israel. I thought, well, on my last trip to Israel, I brought a whole bunch of 8th graders with me. And when I first got there, several years ago with an 8th grade class that's now graduating from high school, I remember writing a 6-word memoir, and this was it. Never too tired to feel inspired. And I have to say, every time I bring Israel and Brandeis Marin together, that 6-word memoir stays with me. And I hope this ceremony today leaves you equally feeling inspired. We hope you'll join us. I'm going to transition now. We hope you'll join us next week for a live tefillah community gathering on Thursday, May 7th at 8:05 a.m. I want to thank you all for coming together this morning. And now I'm going to send the students off to class for your Yom Ha'atzmaut classes. It's so great to see you all. Miss you, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Chag Sameach.
שמעתי שעושים פה מסיבה בלעדיי, אף אחד לא עושה את זה יותר טוב ממני. היי, נשים את הצרות מאחוריי, אני לא הולך עד שכולכם מג'נונים. היי, שמעתי שהתחלתם בלעדיי, אף אחד לא עושה את זה יותר טוב ממני. היי, הראש כבר מסתובב כולם בהיי, לא נעצור עד שכולכם מג'נונים. להיט, תרימו לי להיט, תרימו